Hello and welcome to Deutschland. Willkommen in Deutschland. This is my still early access look at Deutschland, but I have decided to start a new series, which I did sort of briefly touch on in the first look video that I did a few days ago, and if you haven't seen that, please do go and check it out. This time we're going to be starting new farmer. As you can see, we have £100,000. We are at pretty much the exact same spot that we started at the first look video, but this time we are going to make our way to the main farm, the starting farm, and begin our journey there. So as we walk over there, I will explain how this series is sort of going to go. So we'll make our way up this beautiful, beautiful street here, as you can see. Oh, sorry, he thinks I'm trying to get in. Just run out the way. So here's the gate to our farm, and I'm very excited to get things started. So we'll just go through the man door here, the small door. But yes, so many of my series, I do try to incorporate as many sort of realistic aspects as possible. I'm not a farmer, so I don't know proper farm realism, but I try my absolute best with help from people in my Discord group, so please join the server if you'd like to join in on the frivolities there, and also just a few farming simulator friends I've made along this journey. Anyways, so I have added in a few extra realistic mods and a few other things that I will try and do to keep this series as realistic as I can. Look at this, absolutely stunning. I believe this is our grass field here, actually. This is our only field. It is indeed. So it does need ploughing as well as... So I have periodic ploughing enabled. The only thing base game that I have removed is stones. The reason is I wish you could set them to specific crops. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know if you're ploughing up a ground, more than likely you'll get stones. But I mean, from my understanding at least, the most times you'll get stones is with sort of a root crop, potatoes and sugar beets and the like. Not so much with regular crops, especially if you're just cultivating and drilling in. So I have removed field stones. That's just, yeah, if you think that's unrealistic, that's all right. I just can't be bothered to faff with the stones, but we will be focusing on most other things. As you can see, most of our kit here is grassland kit, baler, mower. We've got the row there. I don't know if we have a tedder or not. Oh, we do. Yeah, tucked in there we've got a tedder. I think that's it. We do have an amazing pair of starting tractors in the Deutz, the little Deutz here, and the Mercedes-Benz Track 1100. Beautiful, beautiful kit to start with, but very simple. We don't have very much to start with, so that is exciting in a way. I think, yeah, this is pretty much the farm. We'll just do a little tour around. I have done a proper first look, so again, please feel free to check out that video, but this one will be focusing mostly on this farm here. I don't intend on sort of venturing out to the other farms to check them out until we're ready to potentially buy them. So that will be the upgrade from this farm to another farm eventually, if that time comes. But yeah, we'll see how that goes with the whole realistic thing. So this workshop we do not own, but we can buy it. It's if we do happen to run out of shed space, which I find hard to believe because we do have this as well, which is, I think, fully empty. Let's have a look here. Yeah, there's nothing in here. What a gorgeous shed. I know, I said this the whole time during the first look video. I'm like, wow, that's beautiful. Oh my god, how stunning. Oh wow, look at that. The whole time. So this will be very similar to that, just because of how incredible this map is and how detailed it is as well. So we do have a nice big silo, which is absolutely lovely, and we will be using that at some point, although we will start 200,000 as well. That's really nice. But we are going to be focusing on grassland kit work, because that's what we have. Here we go. Mines are off. Beautiful. Look at that. Anyways, this is our field down here. We'll just run down over here. It will be nice to own this eventually, because it is very much so part of the farm. But as of right... Oh, wow, there's a down part here too. Blimey, this thing is huge. But we can't even access it because we don't own it yet. But that is all right. Nice size field. Very nice. The ground is perfectly dry. If you see at the bottom, it says field info. The ground is perfectly dry. I think I might be I have added in many mods. I haven't really test them out or anything. I did a bit, but not really. So that's cool. That must be from one of the mods. There's a conservative agriculture mod, which enhances mulching and rolling and all that kind of thing. It works really well. It allows cover crops with precision farming, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because from my experience, cover crops didn't really work with precision farming. They just don't. They're not effective. Unfortunately, with precision farming, but if this mod allows that to work, then happy days. Right, let's not faff too much. I am also going to bump this up to 5 times. I'm very tempted because of how again, because I'd like to keep things on the realistic side of things as much as I can, of course. I would like to potentially consider doing 2 days per month. Normally, all of my series are 1 day per month. But I do want to add more sort of role-play realism in the sense of if I do ted the grass, it needs to dry. It needs to dry over a day or so, you know, whatever. So we'll see how that goes. Starting out, we don't have very much on, so we will focus on the 1 day. But we should get cracking at least to get our grass field cut. And I would also like to invest in a wrapper to do some silage bales, bring in a bit of extra cash that way. So, I think we need to start with the Mercedes. So, let's get into it. Oh yes. Now, I would also, and a lot of my series, I do try and do as much first-person movement and driving and all that as I can do. But I don't know if I do enough because of how, especially how detailed some of these interiors are. I really want to take advantage, but I also love the exterior of these vehicles. So we'll have to do a nice fine balance of the two and see how it all kind of comes together. So we do need to start with the mower. Sorry about a bit of lag there. When you first get into first person with the first person, I can never remember, cab view, realistic cab view, that's what it is. This mod I use in all my series because it's amazing. So you can zoom in, you can see what's going on, especially useful when you're doing loading, collecting bales, that sort of thing. Very useful. Also, as you'll see as we approach the mower, we can't connect to it because I have enabled manual attach, because I reckon that is fairly good as well for a realistic sort of run. But yes, it was really nice to be able to zoom and to see what's going on and to see, oh yes, I'm close enough, that sort of thing. Great mod, really do recommend. Any and all other mods that are, well, that was perfectly lined up, blimey. But we do need to get all this attached as well, there we go. So yes, any and all other mods that might be on the realistic side, please do add them in. I have the mod systems mod, things like that, so I don't know if I'll get them all in or not. But I will try my best to do just that. So I'm going to do a bit of third person here so we can really get a feel for this map though. As I say, it's a nice mix of the two. I don't think we'd need a front weight on this, but yes, it's quite the tractor indeed. So let's get straight into it, straight into the business. Might as well start over here. I always forget how to properly use this mower, but we'll try our very best. And as you can see, yes, we do have a fairly small amount of kit. We don't have a heck of a lot of kit. But actually, before we do crack on with this, also I have increased the fuel consumption to high because I find that even on normal, it doesn't consume it all that quickly. So yes, we'll definitely do that. Before we do, I just want to show you what we actually own. So we are at Farm A here. As you can see, we own that farmyard. That there, Field Space 21, is the workshop. It is fairly expensive at £235,000. But I mean, if we get to the point where we do keep this farm and we expand out to other fields, we'll need more kit, we'll need more space to park things, and that's a workshop there. For now, we'll have to go all the way down to the shop to repair kit, which is absolutely fine. Also, another thing I'm going to try and do is not tab to vehicles. We only have the 2 tractors right now, so it makes it a bit easier, but many of my series I could be over here and you tab to the vehicles. I'll try not to do that, just again to add to sort of a realism if we can. Now, first thing we'll do as well is I will show you the kit we start with. here. We've seen it all in the actual yard itself, but just to show you, we do have these two tractors to start, which is absolutely brilliant. So not a lot of horsepower. 125 is our maximum right now. 60 horsepower. There's a chance we can upgrade it. In fact, let's have a quick check. So I'd like to see at what stage we can. Oh, which one do we have here? Oh, we've got this one. Good. So 150. 150 is the... all right, the family version. Oh, I see. Oh, we can change the colors around too. Nice. Might do. Right. Yes, so we'll look in and sort that out later on. What is in the sales? Right, as soon as I get rid of stones as well. That's good. Very good. Right, let's get the... I never remember. Is this the right direction? I think it is. It might be wrong, but that's fine. Right, let's try and get as close onto the field as we can. I don't know if I'm going to replant this or not. I don't think I want to. I don't think it would make sense to... Yeah, something feels wrong about driving this way with this mower. Can never remember. That feels alright. We'll come back the other way anyways. Yes, I completely forgot what I was saying. But that's fine. We are mowing. We are underway. We are making progress here. Oh, right. I think I was going to lead into saying how when the time comes and we're essentially out of work on our own farm, we can do some contracts. Nice thing is there's a fair few fields around where we can do those contracts. So when it comes time to doing contracts, we're going to... yeah, I'll try and add, again, as much of a realistic sort of aspect as I can to it, in the sense of having to go back to the shop to collect new kit, not just abandoning. Sometimes when I do a contract, and I'm sure others are guilty of this as well, but when you finish a contract, then you leave the kit on the side of the field you've been contracted to work in, and then you just tab back to the shop and get the next bit of kit, which is a bit cheeky. It's extremely cheeky, we were joking, but it's yeah, it is part of the way the game kind of works like that. So I was looking for a mod. I remember there was a mod. Oh, right, I have the increased brake reduction mod. I can never remember the names of the bloody mods, but it basically reduces the brake power, the engine power, so braking is not as effective or efficient as it sometimes is. It's a bit more on the realistic side. Great little mod. I have that in most of my series as well. But yes, be really good for this series in particular. So yes, contracts will be interesting to do. We do have the better contracts mod as well, so we can sort through to find the best, essentially the best price per time, essentially, and all that. I do that with all my series really that I'm doing contracts on. But yeah, I mean, we're off. We're really getting things started. There is a chance today that we're going to be buying some new kit already. I will potentially consider... I don't know. I think I want to stick with doing grass work on this field because it's already set for grass. We have all the kit we need. And I think when the time comes to buy a new field, that's when we can look at doing arable crops. Because yeah, I'm going to really focus on sticking with the grassland stuff, doing bales of silage and such. So that's one of the kits we'll probably buy early on, is a wrapper. So, and I have added in a few mods that are a bit more tailored to the German aesthetic as well, as we are in Deutschland. And yeah, so these starting kit is really great, and we'll use them for a long time to come. So without further ado, let's crack on with our very first Deutschland time-lapse. here is the final bit of grass that we're going to cut, and we are done. Absolutely brilliant. And I will admit, I slightly underestimated the size of this field and the topography. Look at this. Bloody hills and valleys and bits and bobs all throughout this field. It is a bit mental. I feel like a combine wouldn't struggle, but it would struggle a bit. to be completely honest, I think it might. I think we're all good up here. What I really like about this section here is that how possible it is. It's quite flat in this area here. So I feel like it would be a really good opportunity to, I don't know, place something if need be, but we'll see. We shall see. Right, I am also seeing, so the field does require ploughing, so let's just go park up the mower and we'll get attached to, the next thing we need is the windrow, so I think we might actually have to invest in a plough, or just rent one. I think I'll lease one out. I don't think we have to go full on buy one, because, well, we might in the future, but I don't think it makes sense just yet, because we only have the one field. Unless we are, you know, tempted to do some sort of ploughing contract or something. Now, I think there's a mod that allows you to lower without unfolding. Is this one? Oh, right. Haha, manual attach. Manual detach as well. It just feels like a very harsh drop from there. Oops, wrong way. Yes, we'll use the Mercedes for pretty much all these jobs. Well, hang on. How much power does our little Deutz have? 60. Right. So I'm going to change. Oh, right. Also, oh no. What am I on about? No, nothing. Sorry, getting confused. We need our windrower. Windrower's 80. So yeah, pretty much all the kit we have, except for loading bales, will be done with the Deutz, except potentially tedding. Yeah, we could potentially do tedding, but we're not going to faff with that just now. I will keep the tedder. I mean, we could sell it, but we might want to do hay as well at some point. It would almost always make sense financially to do silage, but we'll look into that when that time comes. What I do want to look at, though, is the field itself and get all the information we can from it, including field information from precision farming, because we do have to get all that sorted as well. But as you can see, it does require ploughing, so we will go and plough it and re-drill it as grass. Yes, that would make the most sense. And then it will be a very nicely sorted out field. I suppose what we could do even now is purchase soil information so we have an idea as to how much we're dealing with. We've already earned approximately £12,000 from that field, which is really good. Yeah, go on. We're going to need it anyway, so we might as well buy it and see how it is. So how is it? Oh, right, not too bad. We've got some loam, got some sandy loam as well. So I don't think it's all that bad of a field. As you can see here, expected yield potential is all right. And based off these, better than silty clay. Silty clay is not our friend, really, when it comes to caring for our fields, at least. Right, get this nice and attached. Oh yes, we'll try do all this sort of work in first person, since we have the nice big back window as well. Let's get spun around there. Beautiful. And there we go. So we'll crack on with the jobs. Now, I also sort of forgot to mention, it's like a habit to go into third person. As long as I don't tab out of habit, then we're fine. One thing I would like to also mention, and forgot to mention earlier, is that this is Deutschland week, by the way. So what I mean by that is, for this whole week, we are doing Deutschland. So this is released on the Tuesday. And normally we'd have Land of Italy, which is also an Edo mod map as well. Highly recommend checking that one out. Very nicely done. Very beautiful map there as well. That's usually Tuesday, American Farming on Thursday, Vintage Saturday, and Survival on Sunday. But the whole bloody week is going to be dedicated to Deutschland. Now, I did leave out Friday. which, according to the community post that I put on, well, yesterday, would have been yesterday, we're going to add Deutschland to the schedule permanently on Friday. Now, I say permanently very loosely because once one of our current series has finished, Deutschland will fall into that series' place, be it Land of Italy or American Farming. I don't think it would be replacing one of the weekend episodes because Survival Challenge is going to go on for quite some time, and I don't think it'll be the first one to end. Same with Vintage, even though we are at episode 60-ish or something. I have plans for that series, very exciting plans indeed, but I don't want to reveal too much just yet. Yeah, so I reckon a headland here will be good to do first, and oh wow, yeah, going up that hill, a bit problematic. But this tractor is amazing. This is a really, I think I used it briefly on, did I use it on Frühling? My last German series. I haven't done a German map since Frühling. Let's just complete this, there we go. Which is mental. That map was my first series. Please do check that out if you'd like as well. You'll see how much things have improved since those days, I think. But yes, I love the German maps, especially this one. The details and all, it's just fantastic. Anyways, if you want to hear me ooh and ah about this map, please again check out the first look video. But for now, we're just going to crack on with the rowing. Now, I could have probably stuck this on the Deutz and then got Follow Me involved, but I think I might have removed the Follow Me mod for now, just because we're not quite there yet. I mean, we could at any time, but again, I want to keep things a bit more. I mean, it's not unrealistic to have a helper. That's definitely not the case. I mean, as you can see, I've got courseplay enabled. When we eventually use it remains to be seen, but yes. Right, okay, I think to sort of get things really going here, let's put this also. So the first few jobs, yes, we will have a few time lapses here and there, but a few things as well. I don't know, like for baling, for example, it would be a much, well, should be a bit of a quicker job. But yes, we will crack on here with the job at hand. Let's not crash into too many things. We just made that. Right, what have I done here? Got myself in a bit of a spot of bother. Nice little trees in there. It's good they give you a little bit of room to kind of hide in next to the edge of the field here. As I say, that's why I'm tempted to potentially place something in here, because it is flat and a bit awkward for getting in that. But yeah, so as soon as we finish this very small swathed row, then we will head over to the bigger part of the field. This does go much quicker than the mower. Well, actually, no, it doesn't. But it's wider. So anyways, let's crack on. So I was going to get this small bit, but I mean, well, I'm here now, so I might as well. But it's not really much bigger than the width of the windrow, anyway. So there we have it. Nice, yeah. Look at that. Look, you can just see how wonky the hill is here by the rows themselves. Blimey. So yes, bales may roll down the hill. I do hope that they roll this way towards the farm, at least, if they are going to. Why are we travelling so slowly now? What's happened? Is something broken? It's like we're stuck in third gear or something. Hello, what's going on? Maybe once we detach from the windrow, but that's very strange. Why has it done that? Right, well, anyways, let's get this... Actually... Aha. Let's get this put away. Oh, right, these bloody articulating wheels. There we go, no problems at all. Sort of... Just get that nicely positioned in its home. Oh yes, indeed. Yeah, right. I do want to straighten out just a bit. So, I'm not entirely certain if I'm going to plough and re-drill straight away or not. First thing we have to do is bale, nevertheless. Bale and wrap the bales, and load them, of course, before we can even consider doing any of that. But what I might do, that should be good there, is... where is it? Oh, we've got some more room. Go on then. There we go. What I might consider doing is looking at a contract before we deal with that ploughing aspect of our field. Because the nice thing is now in August and September as well, but right now there are fields around us that are ready to be harvested, and yeah, I think I would like to do a bit of that before we run out of the opportunity to harvest. But we will have a look at that here, maybe just before we start the baling. Oh, right. So as you can see, and this is another part of the realistic aspect of this, is we require net wrap. You first need, at the top left it says you first need to fill the baler with net wrap. At the bottom it says net wrap 0 m meters and 0%. So, right. The baler looks really good on this tractor though, blimey. So yes, there's a small chance that we might do the baling starting in the next episode, but again, fret not, we have Deutschland week, so we'll be doing a whole week of it. Now, it would make sense to go to the shop and collect the net wrap versus driving this down, but maybe we should, just to start, maybe we should make that our first priority, is to go down to the shop, because we don't have any sort of flatbed trailers. Let's have a... well, I mean, we could use this. Actually, yeah, we could absolutely use this. But what I would like to ensure, is there a shoppy shop vehicle down at the shop? There is not, so I think I might add one in, because, yeah, we don't want to take... We shouldn't really have to take our front loader, and we don't even have the proper... But I will be using the proper attachments as well, so if the silage bales, once they're ready to go, I will absolutely be using this. Although there is another attachment I might try, because I'm pretty rubbish with these, so we'll have to see how that goes. You know what, let's go down to the shop first, and at least add it in. If we don't do the baling today, at least we have the net wrap all ready to go. We will, of course, do this journey on camera, because it's our very first time. So let's open up our big doors, also for the very first time. Maybe I should have gone the other way, this might be a bit tight. But we shall see. No vehicles coming, right. So there is no beacon on this tractor, which is fine. I could put my flashing lights, but I've removed... I'll have to rebind it, because I don't have that key on my keyboard anymore. Right, go this way and turn out this way. I actually have no idea which way I'm going, so I should very quickly pause to check. We're going to want to go right down here. So I wonder if we can go this way and then down. Let's try that. I think we can. Yes, we can. Right, so we'll just go like this. I was going to do this in a time lapse, but I think because it is so close, I'm going to do it. Is it really that slow that we're going with the baler? Must be very heavy. I think this tractor looks bigger than it is. I mean, it is only 125 horsepower, but I feel as though it just looks much bigger than it actually is, especially power-wise. But nevertheless, at least we are making our way. It has to be because of the weight. Unless I forgot to attach something. No, all my hoses are in. It could be one of my mods, I suppose, but it is a heavy thing. The baler is not a light bit of kit, so it could be they affecting that as well. I'll just put the cruise control. I think I can see the shop there. Yeah, I didn't want to do this as a time lapse because I really wanted to get that same sort of feel that I got from the first look. Because it kind of is. I mean, with the first look, there's so much going on. And there's our beautiful map as well. So we'll be heading down to the right. I think that's the right way. Yes, the shop is just down there past the fuel station. So we'll turn here. Merge into this lane. So yes, just past here. Look at that already. Fuel-wise, I feel like we wouldn't normally have used nearly that much. Not nearly that much, but we have used quite a bit of fuel already, especially with the high fuel usage. Nice. The shop is rather close. I think that's a nice, not too far, you know, not too close either. Like, what's a good example? Sri Lanka, for example, is very close to the shop, quite literally across the road. And here we are for the first time at the shop. Absolutely fantastic. So, let's get lined up here. I don't know where things come out, but I'm thinking for a shop tractor will be this. I'd like to incorporate this into it somehow. Oh, look at that. See, that attachment for bales might be better. But that's for a... Oh, no, but that's not for a front loader, though. Right, okay, let's pop open here, have another look in the sales. I always check them, even though I know bloody well that there is not more things. So we should go to pallets, and... right, where are we at here? So we do... Oh, I've also added in the DEF Add Blue mod. This tractor that we have isn't big enough to require it, so we're okay there, but I reckon the next one we will. Ah, wine barrels and bottles again. Absolutely beautiful. Meta parts firewood. Huh. That is something we'll have to be looking into as well very soon. Right, so here's all the net wrap. Now, I believe, what's the other one? With the square balers, it's called twine or something like that. So I haven't added that in yet because I hadn't intended on upgrading this baler for some time. So we will just add one of these. Now, is there I guess it doesn't matter. We might as well go Pottinger because that's the baler itself, the same brand. Again, I don't think that matters, but right. So we'll do. Oh, we can attach it, you know, to. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Oh, and it's absolutely free. Do we have a front 3-point linkage? Oh, we do. I think that's what we'll do then. Why wouldn't we do that? Because then we can keep it attached as well while we're baling. Right, so we'll go to Pottinger, we'll go Vehicle, go 3-point. It's not any extra cash, so that's really good. We'll go for the smallest amount because I have no idea how much we'll need. Color, we'll keep it red. Maybe the bales will really pop out on the green. And there we go. I think that's it. So we'll buy it, £1,500. And let's have a look. Oh, it's right there. Beautiful. Nice. So we really didn't need to bring the whole baler down, but we did anyways, so that's fine. Actually, while we're here, as far as filling, can we open the baler? Can we open it at all? That would be very cool. I don't think we can. So we'll just fill it. I wonder if we can fill it with it on the front. For now, I will just be a bit... I don't know if that's cheeky or not. If there is another way to fill the net wrap, please do let me know. But I was just going to fill it straight up. But we will get attached since we are pretty much lined up. Oh, this is a bit tight. You know what? Let's get it filled, and then we'll attach, and then we'll... Right, is that not... Oh, there we go. You can only... Oh, what did it say? Oh, it came and gone so quickly. Right, no matter. Let's just put the baler over here for now. All this faffing. Already faffing. Right, just like that. Go here, detach everything. Get it attached to the front of our lovely, lovely Mercedes tractor. Yes, this would have been very tight to get in here. Oh, hello. There we go, that should be about right there. I don't think there's anything else we need to attach. Oh my, it's very, very prominent. Oh yes, very prominent indeed. If we lower it though, I reckon it'll start to hit the ground, and we don't really want that, do we? So, right, let's get that all attached again. Let's have a look, let's see what happens. How low does it go? Oh, that's alright. How low does it go? That should be fine. We'll find out right now. Oh, blimey. That's close. Oh my, yeah, that's a bit cheeky. We'll raise it up, but we will make our way back to the farm here, and I think I'll keep it in real time again as well, just to see if it's the same way. Maybe we'll be a bit cheeky and take a new entrance, a new way into the farm. Yes, I'm very, very excited about this series, about continuing on with this. Whoa, hang on a minute, hang on a minute. We have something to look at. That is... Oh, sorry, I'm just too excited. Hang on. Look at that. Whose logo is that there? Oh, that's so wicked. Oh, that's so cool. So these are all the YouTubers that did get a first access look to the map, and your man Grumbles Gaming is up there. That is kind of surreal. That is so cool. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make a big thing of that. I nearly crashed and broke the baler just talking about that, but that is pretty cool. Have to see if I do say so myself. Again, perfect opportunity to once again thank EdoMod for the early access to this map. It's stunning, mate. You smashed it out of the park again, as they say, and I'm very pleased to have been a part of the early access release for this map. Very, very honoured to be involved. Right, enough of all of that. Let's head back to the farm, and yeah, we'll make our way. I am going to keep this in nice real time and just ramble my way back. Thank you for your support and have fun. Thanks, mate, I will. Right, as we are heading back to the farm though, I will ask a question out to all of you. If you have any other mod suggestions for this playthrough, please do comment them down below. Any other suggestions at all, mods or things to do on this series or anything at all, please let me know. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts on not only the map itself, but the series and all of that, because I am very curious. And I do read and comment and reply to all comments. So I do greatly, even if you're a bit cheeky, there have been a few, but I do like those as well. It keeps me on my toes. Right, so we can't go that way, so we are going to be going around this way. Now this will be a bit tight, I reckon, to sneak in there. Now the train seems to be fairly frequent, but I think we're going to miss it this time, which is alright. There we go up this way. And look at that, we've made it to our farm. And not as tight as I thought it was going to be. There's so much room here, so much. Right, now that we're back, we can... we'll keep the gate open for now. We'll have to probably pop out again. Where to put this thing now? I think... I mean... yeah, we might as well just keep it nearby. Actually, we'll keep it attached, because I don't know if we'll need net wrap or not. Again soon. Okay, now we're going a different way here. Okay, not quite the way I was intending on going. That's fine. Just going to turn this way. Actually, I will detach it because it might end up being a bit problematic. Oh, maybe it's a good weight. I don't know, whatever. I'll just keep it attached. Right, so I'm going to get all set up here. The baling will wait until the next episode. Since we had to go and collect our net wrap, of course. Well, I suppose we'll do a very small bit just to see how it all kind of goes. Is there just the one size? So we will turn on automatic drop. That's really good to have. Yes, we can't change the size, so I imagine that is the only size, but I just want to get a feel for the net wrap to see... oh no. Oh good, oh my, I thought we were having issues already with the balers. I have had issues with balers just digging into the ground like that, so it's good that that did not cause issues. So it must, the net wrap must be something that goes down capacity will go down once we start actually getting the bales out. Because yeah, I've never really used it, so it will be interesting to see. Right, the way we're lining up here is much better for this row, so we'll just get nice and lined up here for the next episode, which, as I say, will be on Thursday, because we are having Deutschland week, and I'm very excited for it. Right, let's just shut that down, and there we are. Episode 1 of Deutschland is complete. The pH, nitrogen, as expected, is awful for this field, because we have to do some work in it, but we will be ploughing it before, and I will save looking at contracts for the next episode, because I do want to bale first. I think I'll bale a wrap, and then as we're waiting for them to ferment, before relocating them, I will look at contracts. So we should be doing some sort of harvesting, hopefully harvesting contract, in the next episode. So, as I say, please do let me know any comments, suggestions, whatever it might be, mods, what to do with the series, etc, etc. I would love to hear your feedback. So, until the next Deutschland... also, please, of course, if you do like the video, cheeky thumbs up really does help out. I think it's... I've always said this, it does help out the channel, but I think it really just helps out with the algorithm and all that, and again, it's a massive support, and I greatly appreciate it. And also, please subscribe. So until the next Deutschland, please do take care, and bye for now.